Hello, my name is Astrid, aka The Psychic Witch, and this video is 5 tips how to get the most out of your tarot card reading. I'm going to mostly talk about from my own experience, but the tips I'm giving are pretty universal and can apply pretty much to any reading. So, tip number 1 is to remain open-minded. Tarot card readings are always showing us a different perspective on things, and sometimes those perspectives can be outside of our comfort zone. Sometimes the direction might be not the way how we would normally think about things, but always that's the best gift of tarot. Give us the clarity, give us the different perspective so we can make more informed decisions, we can make better decisions for ourselves and for others that are in our environment. So I would say it's really important to really get the most out of your tarot card reading, to remain open-minded. Tip number 2, be prepared. Even just 10-15 minutes before the reading, when you just sit down and write down on paper the ideas, what you are trying to get out of the tarot card reading, what clarity you want, what specific area in life you want to get some clarity or advice in. Just 10-15 minutes writing down on the paper your ideas can really make all the difference, and you can get so much more out of the tarot card reading if you know specifically what you're trying to get out of it. So just writing down a few ideas and just give yourself some maybe meditation or just thinking about it before the reading, what you're trying to get out of it is really going to help. Tip number 3, record the reading. For me, for example, I do readings, video readings, preferably through Zoom, which allows me to record the whole session and then send it to my client. If that's not the option, then at least take some notes. Write thoughts that are coming up to your head throughout the reading and keep the recording of the reading. Sometimes when you see the recording for the second time or go through your notes for the second time, you will realize that there were some moments or ideas that you missed the first time you've seen the recording or first time you've been going through your notes. So it's good to keep your recording of the session or keep some notes for the record and for like coming back to the reading afterwards. Tip number 4, the reading work after the reading. It sounds funny, but you can imagine the reading being a little bit like some sort of like a pill or medicine, something that you swallow and then just kind of keeps working on you in days to come. Usually when the reading is ended, it kind of goes moved to that person's subconscious, but it keeps working there. The information received in that reading or the guidance that it received in that reading keeps working in your subconscious, and especially in a few days or even sometimes a week or two after the reading, they might be just ideas and solutions to problems just coming magically out of your mind as a result of the reading just working in your subconscious mind. That's why I recommend after the reading, at least a few days, carry with you paper and pen to write down notes and ideas and things that just appearing in your head as a result of the reading. The reading keeps working on you. It's not just what you get out of the session. It's not just what you get out of the hour session and what you got in the solutions and ideas that you got directly out of that session, but it's also the things and ideas and visions and perspectives that comes in the days and sometimes even weeks following that reading that are also really beneficial. And my last tip, tip number 5, is that while you keep your recording and your notes, come back to them 3 or 6 months later. That's a brilliant thing. I would always recommend to just keep coming back to your old readings. The reason is that if you look back at the events that just happened for you past 2 months and you look in the reading, you are going to see the reading in a different perspective and you will see the events in a different perspective. Now the reading is starting to make slightly different sense than it made 6 months prior. So you can get a new perspective and you can get an extra value from the reading even though it's maybe a couple months old. So coming back to your old reading is basically having twice as much value from the same reading because it puts things in a new perspective. So that was my top 5 tips how to get the most out of your reading. I hope you liked it. If you've seen this on the YouTube, please comment in the comment section below what would be your tips how to get the most out of the reading or what you do to get most out of the reading. Thank you so much and I hope you enjoyed it.